All courts ready cash today and pay nothing for 60 days. All you need is your government ID, job letter, pay slip, utility bill, and 2 references. It's hassle-free, no deposit required, and you can receive your funds in as little as 24 hours. Call them today at 456-1325 or visit them online at www.readyfinancecaribbean.com. Terms and conditions apply. Courts Ready Cash, we're ready when you are. All right? Just to let you know, coming from the National Lotteries Authority, we advise that due to circumstances beyond our control, the office of the National Lotteries Authority, SVG Limited, in Paul's Avenue will be closed on Wednesday 22nd and Thursday 23rd of September 2021. As a consequence, all draws are postponed to Friday, September 24th, 2021, barring no unforeseen circumstance. Apologies for any inconvenience caused, and we look forward to your continued patronage. All right, we've got one more. We come into the calls. Just hold on a second. All right.
I've already activated my jump button.
Okay, small seed.
All right.
It says here with the Superfast Flow Turbo 50 broadband package, enjoy up to 50 megabits per second download speed for all your entertainment needs at home. All new Turbo 50 customers are eligible for a free Samsung Galaxy smartphone with sign up. Plus, every sign-up, customers receive a chance to win big in our back-to-school promotion, including JanSport backpacks, shopping sprees, school supplies, free haircuts, and birding, and much more. See us in stores today to find out more, and stay tuned to the X, as winners will be announced live on air. Congratulations to today's lucky winners, Zavon Denny, Joanne Charles, and Jasmine Derrick. See us in store today to sign up and be entered to win Flow, keeping you connected. All right, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Crystal.
Hey, I haven't heard you for ages. What's up, man?
There was sometimes it's good to be a little silent and
Yeah.
let some arrogant person perform it.
Okay.
And
Or you went on vacation, or that.
the other guy who is there, let me say hello to him.
Hey, bro, what's up? I've been here whole like 2-3 weeks. I've been looking for you. Last year was election, and I said, "Where's Slider? Where you, man?"
Slider, you just called Hurricane Man arrogant?
No. We never.
No, it's not you were talking about.
I recognize it and say, no.
I just checking.
He's not a bull shark.
What's up, Slider? It's been a while, man.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just restrain of certain things.
All right, no problem.
I heard you all spoke there concerning the rundown state of the Argyle Airport.
Right.
Well, according to what people have been sharing.
But knowledgeable people should know that salt does destroy steel and iron. So when you're building in certain area, you're supposed to get things that are salt resistant. But not just say you're putting up all kind of fancy thing we can't stand a good wind coming off of this sea. Landing some salt on you.
Yeah.
But what I call about my body is I want to just make an analogy.
Yeah, make it quicker.
You hear now?
No, I don't want to think because the conditions under which we're operating right now, we have to limit the time.
well,
You want to get custom Slider? Leave the man. Go on, Slider.
Carry on, Slider. Carry on, man.
Could you imagine that Mackenzie went in the bank and he borrowed some money and he bought a Robin and Sprat saying, okay? And I've been doing well. I've been catching, I done pay me loan, I paid me workers, and I'm having a savings, a good saving to the end.
Okay.
But to some maybe fancy idea of mine, I burn the net and go to look for trawler and palang. Okay?
I'm trying to follow. Go ahead.
And lo and behold, now I
Slider.
done born the net.
Mm-hmm.
And I gone in the deep sea to look for bigger fish. There is none around.
Okay.
But I still have to find gas. I have to still find money to pay me workers.
So
So
that's
I
what's...
ain't getting in anything.
Okay.
I have to
Oh,
find that. And in closing now,
Okay.
I figure it
okay.
out now.
in closing, and it's really airport,
Okay.
when it's finished,
Okay.
it used to pay all its workers and make $9 million a year.
Excellent analogy.
close
You
it
took a
down,
while there, but yeah, I
And
got
you're
it.
going for something bigger. And now it can't pay for itself. We're getting money to supply it.
All
Take
right.
me as a husband.
Another
Start
analogy.
finding money now to feed the family.
Okay. We
Maybe drug
understand.
trading I have to go do.
Yeah, well, we don't do that. Don't do that. All right,
Like a
Slider.
reference.
Okay.
Remember the reference.
All right.
Slider, I
right.
thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not Job. I'm unfortunate, Crystal. I understand the point. He made an excellent analogy. I just
So you done right? All right.
yeah. I'm
Thanks.
collecting myself.
Um,
I'm sorry, guys. It's just you got a good point. You got a good point. Carry on, Crystal.
is the analogy and then the explanation and
Yes,
then
but
another
I don't need.
analogy sometimes.
I don't
That is
need.
just
I
killing
told him
me.
the conditions under which we operate.
Somebody
I
says,
didn't need 5 minutes of that.
all right, can they just train someone to fix those things at the airport, or someone has to go away and study to fix those things? That person thinks those things are like changing a tire on a car.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that is the issue, then we have another problem, right? You have equipment that are being used. When they break down, you have to fly somebody in. The airport or the people out there are not in use of that service until somebody flies in. I think it really defeats the purpose.
Of
Somebody should be knowledgeable enough to do something
yeah.
until you get somebody else to probably come in and fix it.
I agree with you. I agree.
Down there at the financial complex, there's nobody on island who can fix elevators. So you have to wait. There's nobody on island to fix the lights. So they just deteriorated. They were just there and they just left there.
Crystal, it doesn't
to
happen
rot.
like that sometimes. Based on, but with my experience in terms of specialist equipment, right? Sometimes you have to bring in persons from the manufacturer side of it. Is that it needs specialized tools and the specialized tools needs to come. It's not. I sometimes think in terms of business sense and Vince, we think that everything is replaceable. It doesn't operate like that. It's not like people pushing broom. You understand? You just can't fire people like that and pick up another set of slave like that. It doesn't operate like that.
We have
I don't
another
want to
call.
go into that. I'm trying to
We-
control myself.
Okay,
this
all right. So we
morning.
have another call, right? But we're going to
Morning.
go to Annamay, right?
I
There's
just
an
know.
article coming out there with Annamay, a response to her claim that some people saw her in her undies alone. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
My name is Dotish Man Max Paper.
No, Max. Go ahead. Carry on.
Listen, if Max says that he is
Max, my boy.
dotish,
Max, my boy.
leave Max alone.
Maximum boy.
Okay. Good morning, dotish man Max. What's up?
Squared. My wife call me that from now on. Dotish Man Max.
No, I wouldn't do that, Max. I wouldn't
But anyway,
D-double-M.
as far as flying in people to fix things in St. so that's a mentality we have. One time I went to National Commercial Bank, now called Bank of SBG,
Yeah.
to deposit some money, a big sum of money.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl was counting the money with she hand. And I look over there and I see a money counting machine, the money, the thing you put the money in and press the button and think, and count the money.
Okay.
I said, girl, why you don't want to use that machine over there? The person who was trained on that machine is not in yet.
Oh.
I ever hear my foolishness, so?
Yeah.
The mentality of intention, we had in mind, but a lot of us are lazy to push the initiative. And a lot of us are lazy to go out and say, boy, let me ask the boss.
Oh, God, man. Max, they're afraid to use the machine. The machine is
Well,
actually
okay.
pretty simple. You shove the money in and it goes to 100. You could set it to different features if you wanted to count to
but-
25 and so on. But in terms
So
of
why
that
somebody
thing there,
doesn't-
right? The only how I would accept it is if, because the money does not detect when you have like a $50 in a bundle of hundreds, right? So it doesn't tell you how much money is in that bundle. It only goes from 0 to 100. That's the only time
Right.
I would accept something like that. But go on.
But hey, what my money then was already split up. My 20s was in one band, my 100 was in one band, my 50s was in one band.
Okay.
Hence why I'm telling you that. But as far as another time, an ATM machine did break out country, and people had to go Argyle to get money out of the ATM machine.
Oh,
You know,
yeah?
we need to, yeah.
Okay.
Because I know people that know people that know people. But my thing is now, in part of the requirement of having things set up in our country, say for example, you bring Max Walker ATM machine, and me want to come bring my ATM machine to St. Vincent and Grenadines to eat Vincentian food. As the government, they should say, if you walk and bring an ATM here and every time the ATM charge Crystal 50 cents, you get 25 cents. Part of that requirement is that you have to train Max
Yeah.
to work on
To
your
work on it.
thing
Right.
before you come here.
Yeah.
Or
Fact,
you send a
fact.
representative here prior to the thing them coming, and you train one of our educated people them in St. Vincent to be part of your team. Especially have to be you. You pay Max to come to Atlanta, Georgia. You pay Max to come to Miami, Florida. You pay Max to come to New York and train Max on the machine so you could certify Max. The only thing we're waiting on is parts from your manufacturing
Facts.
plant.
I like that point, Mac. I like
right.
I like
No,
that point.
but big man, that's how things does work. Look, we work in here, we have some generators, and the generator companies out to Pennsylvania. We in McLean, Virginia. And it's me had to go to Pennsylvania to get trained by that generator place because guess what? Them can't afford no downtime for the generator. The generator broke.
Yeah.
Max have to be able to fix that today for today.
All right. Yeah, cool.
Something that other businesses should and could consider too, eh?
Man, no, but we need to have a forward thinking because we don't just allow these white people and these foreigners with money to come in our country and dictate what them folk feel like them could dictate. Nah, you come into our country because we have what you want.
Yeah.
All
You're
right.
not coming here because you like we.
Yeah.
And we have to learn to negotiate with these people, them jail hard. If not, we go step out with them, we go eat our coconut, drink our coconut water, eat our mango, eat our organic fruit and vegetables.
And enjoy the sun. And enjoy the sun, Max.
I enjoy everything, but big up all this. There's some ideas I putting out. This is for the powers to be a solid listening for moving forward. We need to think about these things, Jed, because the time and time again I see they coming and Vincent and people is the one that's an inconvenience unnecessarily.
True.
All right.
Them, they still making the money.
All right,
You know,
thank
like
you.
that.
All right.
All right, man. Big up
Big up
yourself.
all
Big up yourself, Dr. Man, man.
So Max has highlighted 2 points. One is our resistance to change in terms of technology. You clearly
In
see that.
terms of
You see-
technology
Yeah,
or
yeah,
in
yeah.
terms of
We have
anything at all?
There are kiosk machine all over. People don't want to use them. Automated tellers, they're all over. They don't want to use them. Even the bus system, they don't want to use that.
Hello?
All
Sorry,
right.
sorry about that. Hold a second, please. Hello, good morning.
Hey, I'll call him back now.
All right, hey.
You're listening Antigua there now?
What's happening
The
in
Prime
Antigua?
Minister?
Talk to me.
Yesterday he telling the people them, they telling them the churches and them, if they believe they're going to make excuse, taking the needle,
Vaccine.
they have another thing coming.
What is that? They have to pay taxes now?
No, they don't want to take the COVID thing. So he's telling them that they're going to make it them and Barbados and Grenada, they're going to make it mandatory.
Yeah.
Right, Roger. Oh, yeah. They said that a couple of days ago in Antigua, they are going to make it mandatory as of the 1st of October. And if they don't take the job by that time, they will be sent home. And if you're sent home, you're not going to get paid.
Yep. Well, Grenada now, only 2% dead. The car from Colosseum inside the place product thing, it ain't opening again, you know.
That's it.
That's it.
Right down
So
into the
2%,
hole.
2% right straight to the hole.
That's
Wow.
sad.
That's sad.
All right.
To the hole.
That's sad. That's sad. Yeah.
2% allowed to go in and see them. That's
Yeah.
what they say last night.
That's
2%
Okay.
in the family. But when it leaves out from the dead house, it is not opening again. And they say the hole again 6 feet deep. If they're not going to 6 feet deep hole.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Thank you so much.
So I was saying, are we resistant to change in terms of we don't like to adopt to technology? If you go into these places, there's some places that people just bypass this machine and go to the teller because they're accustomed to that. Right? So there's a resistance to change, and also There are people, when they sell you a particular product, they like to make what you call after sales. So they see how much money they can make after. Max made a valuable point there in terms of if let them change somebody there. So at least the person have the knowledge to do the repairs and maintenance.
You have somebody on hand.
That's a good point.
To at least put a temporary fix to
Right.
something.
Right.
I shouldn't be out of a certain service because I have to wait until somebody flies in to fix it completely.
That's true. Yeah.
Honestly, you scared me there.
No. I was here, Crystal.
I didn't realize you moved everything.
I didn't run away.
So I thought was Jose shouting in the background.
No.
Who? Lord, have mercy. Somebody says that is the education revolution we are under. Somebody says we do have certified electronic or electrical engineers here. Question is, are they willing to pay a local man the cash they want to pay the foreigner?
That's true.
Oh ho.
That's true. These
Jimmy, I'm not gonna read that. Big up yourself. We go read it and laugh about it off air.
But that's true, no.
Okay?
That's true. The money that you actually pay these guys are quite exorbitant sometimes. And then me, already I'm the little
and then they pay hotel
the little black boy
and
shop,
taxi fare, and they get dinner allowance and X allowance
Chrissy,
and Y allowance. And we
because
hear
I'm
when
black.
we put the
It's because I'm black.
invoices,
It's because I'm black.
they don't want to pay us. It's like, oh, you're too expensive. Just because we're local, we don't deserve the same
Exactly.
amount
Don't
of money.
put-
But let me tell you something.
Don't use local.
Sometimes
you're black. I don't wanna use
Sometimes
the risk
we
card. You're
are
black.
local. Sometimes
have a foreign accent.
the local people does do a much better job
And they're right there.
than the foreign man.
Yeah. Carry on,
And
Chrissy.
the local person right there.
Could do
And they
it.
will come out of their house at 12:01 in the morning. You will have to wait until the foreign man to wake up at 6 and he will reach to work at 8 o'clock.
Yes. And you don't want to pay us the money.
You don't want to pay us. Sometimes when people charge them high money there is because they spent 20 years
To learn it.
acquiring
Yeah,
the
but you don't wanna
skills
pay me. You don't wanna
and
pay
the
me.
experience.
A black man
Funds
looks
up
at
and the
I don't know.
university education. I
Crystal.
hope I ain't get in trouble today for matching on his
Crystal,
desk here. Sorry.
A black man in the Caribbean seems to look at his black brother as another slave. That's how my perception of it is. I don't care how harsh it may seem. They always think that, listen, man, this man should not get this money because he's gonna get rich. We always come across as if we want to suppress each other. And that's why you have this crab in a barrel mentality. You understand? But anyway, let me not work on my little coffee. I'm trying to remain calm to this Wednesday. Carry on, Crystal.
Okay. All right. So switching things up. Somebody wants to get something off his chest. When I say somebody, I'm referring to Superintendent of Police. All right. The article comes from IWN. It says, Annamay lies from the top, and I quote, lies from the top of her mouth to the bottom, end of quote. So says Chief Detective. Senior male cop denies entering suspect's room as she was putting on her underwear. Did you remember that story there where the lady who was accused of wounding the prime minister, even though those charges were withdrawn, right? They were withdrawn on August 5th. She had said, or she had alleged, that officer came in when she was getting dressed and they saw her in her underwear. This is the response, all right?
Let me hear the story.
Hold on the call. So it says here, coming from IWN, the Chief Detective Superintendent of Police has denied the allegation last week by Ms. Lewis, who saw the charge that she wounded Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves on August 5th withdrawn. All right? Right. Correct myself there. It says, and I quote, she tells lies from the top of her mouth to the bottom of her mouth, end of quote. That's what Francis told IWN when asked about Lewis's claim that he went into her bedroom as she was putting on her underwear when police went to her house in Layu. So, who is lying?
Yeah, I saw a clip. That's true. I saw a clip earlier when they were outside the courtroom, and she was saying that the police came and she was outside or something like that, and asked her a question. And I got the idea that she was probably outside when they had the discussion and not barging into. Why would they barge into somebody's bedroom when they put it on their underwear? I don't believe that. You know what I mean? That is my personal view. I don't believe that. That's just my personal view. Why?
I find it is crazy.
Why would you just? Why they come into your house, Crystal? You knock. First of all, there's a front door, and then you have to go to the second door. By the time I break through your first door, all right, you would be like already prepping. Like, who's that? Who's by my front door? And you gathering yourself together. You me inside putting on the underwear. I don't believe that story.
All right. It says here, when we got to her house, this is what he's saying. When we got to her house, her front door was locked.
Yeah.
And I knocked and we said, police. And then I asked the officer, Corporal Andrews, to deal with her because I know they are both females.
Right.
All right.
Agree.
It says, while she has been freed of the charge that she wounded Gonzalez, who was struck in the head as he walked among protesters in Kingstown, she will be tried on the 4th of January next year on a charge that on August 5th in Kingstown, she threw missiles to the danger of persons present.
Okay.
All right. So the superintendent,
Francis.
right? Yes, Superintendent Francis.
I know she's somebody. So. I had to put that in. I had to put it in.
Who is the head of the CID and the lead investigator in the matter, told IWN that he does not want to comment on the matter because it is before the court. All right. He says, well, all of that might come out in court. You don't really know what might happen, but the matter surrounding her is in court. But what she is saying about me, I was there when she was putting on her underwear. That is far from the truth.
Amen.
So the man who was accused of saying Tanti and she on this, he is saying that is not true.
But Crystal.
You have two conflicting stories here.
What is the point of putting it out there?
Putting what out there? That's not true or that it happened?
You saw me in my underwear. What is the point of that? What is the point of that? What is the point of that? Why would you have a whole show about this? You came in my house and I'm in my underwear. What is the point of that? What is the point? Really?
What do you mean? What's the point of that?
What?
If it happened, right? If it happened, then that is an issue that should be dealt with.
I don't want anybody to say I'm ignorant this morning. But what is the point of that?
What is the point of
You
raising
came in
that
my house
matter?
and yeah. What is the point? Help me out.
If it happened,
I'm a
would you have a problem with it?
If a female come in and see me in my underwear,
If an officer came in and
And see
burst
me in my
into
brief?
your bedroom and see you in your brief or butt naked,
I wouldn't have no problem in that. And I'm sure the officer would say, "Listen, get dressed. I need to talk to you. I'm outside. I get dressed." And how long is the process of putting on your underwear?
but then, right? Here's what they make.
I was gonna go down a road, but leave it at that.
If
Carry on.
the door was locked, right?
True.
And you hear police knocking and calling, and they're saying police.
Yeah.
How is it? Okay, maybe you went to change your clothes, but you hear police. Put on something nice, man.
Crystal, you really going down this road.
But anyways.
Somebody's knocking you door, and the first thing you go in and put on the underwear inside.
Well, anyways, you know what? Forget about that.
Yeah,
Forget
leave
about
that. I don't.
Forget about that.
I don't believe
Forget I
that
ever said
story.
that. All right. Forget I ever said.
I was just gonna ask you what's going on. Don't do that, Crystal. Wait. That's like about to say, well, make sure when you go outside, make sure you have a proper underwear on it. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you coming on that, boy, if I drop the guitar, I make sure I have a hole in my underwear. So she was saying, like, okay, the police is outside. I make sure I won't go in the barracks with a big hole in my underwear, something to that effect. So let me go and make sure because in the outside I don't want to. Suppose they lock me up and then go in the barracks and have to take off this underwear with this huge hole inside it. All of us have this hole in our underwear, maybe that's what she was probably said. If I can lock up today, I don't want him in the barracks and in the sea. I have all this hole in my underwear. Carry on, Crystal. I'm sorry. Your phone is ringing. Yeah, that's cement for the mother used to tell you. Yeah, that's cement for the mother used to tell you. Wear a good underwear
Just in
when you
case
go
it's
outside.
dropped down.
So that was
And they pick you up.
yeah, that was the officer. Okay, so make sure you have on a good
Hold on. Hello. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
I have to get something off of my chest.
No
Talk to
problem.
me.
On Friday, I called around St. Vincent. Was 10 places to get a vaccine test done. A COVID test done. I called Kingston Clinic, but 3 times I spoke to about 6 persons to get the same input or attitude from those nurses. So I was advised by my doctor to go and get a sudden emergency COVID test done. Call Kingston Clinic. And the attitude I received from those nurses, I can see why we have so much cases out here.
Oh boy. What did
When
they
I
tell
call
you?
and tell them my problem, and why my doctor advised me to get the COVID test done now. Oh, we close off taking COVID tests now. It's either tomorrow or Monday. So you can take the transportation, go home and relax. That is what was told to me by at least 6 nurses.
You spoke to 6 different nurses in the same
Yes.
health facility,
Yes.
and
So
they all
transferred me
told you
from
must.
this one to that one, from this one to that, and I have to explain my whole thing again over to the
6
nurses.
times.
6 times.
And they told you to take a bus and go home.
Yes.
What time
I could
was
come
it?
back tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, or I could come Monday morning, 8 o'clock to take it.
What time did you call them?
But minutes to 2, between 1:35 p.m. or that time,
On Friday.
on Friday.
I am trying to figure out what time they close. Because I'm pretty sure.
I thought the clinic is supposed to be 24/7 for
7.
testing of COVID.
Oh, the clinic.
Okay.
But
Yes,
then
Kingston Clinic.
you were in Kingstown, isn't
Yes, I was
the
right
clinic?
across from Kingston, not even 3 minutes walk.
But I find that to be very odd. You come
Huh?
to get a COVID test and they're sending you back to expose yourself to other people to come back another day to get a COVID
So I'm
test.
supposed to go home, mingle with my family without knowing that if I'm positive or negative.
Yeah.
Is that making sense?
But they should at least, I'm just thinking, right? The urgency of the situation, especially now that we have a spike, they could have at least referred you to another facility where you can get your
Exactly.
test done.
I
Sorry.
even called public labs to do it, and they said they had to make an appointment. It's only
Before.
Monday they
Yeah,
do it,
true.
or Wednesday they do it also.
True. That is true.
So let me try to figure out something. What if you were COVID positive and you developed serious illness between that time and Monday morning?
Okay, that's my point. That's my concern.
Oh my
All right.
goodness me.
Thank you.
I
All
have to go privately
No.
and pay for it for get a rapid test done to know that I'm not positive.
A private test is how much? 4?
To see the doctor and to do it, I pay $60.
Okay.
Plus transportation to reach there with a taxi
Yeah,
with
yeah,
$80.
I understand. That's
$80.
that's costly to do that. That's costly to do.
Wow.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
with
That is
you.
why these cases is so much out here.
Yeah.
So when people call for, I even call the COVID hotline.
Did you get through on the COVID hotline?
Yes, and what they tell me, all the agencies is out doing those testing those with quarantine, and there's no one to do that. So I will have to go home and or call the clinic and make an appointment.
Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
But
thank you for that
Crystal,
one.
you know,
Th-
and
that
and-
is
and
that is
no,
that is
But if you read the stories, right, even the situation in Canada, people are going back and forth. Always saying they've gone to different places and they say, "Go here, go there, go there, go there." And by the time time has elapsed and they've exposed several persons along the way, because at the initial point when they went, they never got the chance to do the test. And the ladies are emphasizing some of the things that we read on social media. That people are saying, "I've gone to A, I've gone to B, I've gone to C," and they just keep moving me around. And but because I'm looking out for my safety or my health, I have to go and make sure that this is done. But in the interim, people are being exposed to it. All right.
all right. Yes, that is so true. No, September 20th, right? There's a posting on SVG Health's page concerning vaccines and vaccinations, right? In North Leeward, they're listing out a number of places where you can go and get your vaccine daily at 9 a.m. I'm just looking at the sort of information that is shared here. There are a couple of the postings with the vaccine caravan. There's the updates. There's some other things here. I'm trying to find the most recent post that says where you can go to get yourself tested. Here,
I think that's a given. I think that's
it
just
is
go
a
to-
given,
just go
right?
to-
It
just
is
go
a
to
given.
a health
But the
facility
mere
and it should be-
fact
yeah.
that this lady went to the clinic in Kingstown to try to get herself tested, the mere fact that people are complaining that you go to one health facility
Yeah.
and they send you to somewhere else, it either means that the information is one, not readily available,
Okay,
or
I've got
people
it.
do not know where to go, when to go. Now, if I go to a clinic and at 2 o'clock they tell me that they're closed off and the next time that I must go is Monday morning and I'm going to get a COVID test, right? I am not going there for something that can wait. It is a COVID test. And if I was advised by my doctor to get a COVID test, either because I was in contact with somebody else,
Or
you see,
symptoms,
it is quite urgent.
Yeah.
Now, if I check the Facebook page for SVG Health and I see that these clinics are supposed to close at 4 o'clock,
Right.
it means that I have enough information to be in the right and to stand my ground. I need to get my test done.
but if
It
you-
is 2 o'clock, you close at 4.
No.
So I'm trying to find out what time do they really close?
Okay,
Or
okay.
is it a matter of they just shut up the place because they're tired and they just want to go home?
I-
What is the reason at 2 o'clock you cannot get a test at the Kingstown Clinic? Was the clinic supposed to be closed point blank?
I will.
Why
we'll
does
find
that
it out.
person have to speak to 6 different nurses before you can get a no at the end of the 6 different nurses?
Well, we'll ascertain what time the clinic should have been closed.
I still
and if a
can't
possibility,
find it.
right? It's not there. It's not there, Crystal. Look at it, gone all the way down. It's not there, so it's not there. It should be there in the first 20 posts. You've gone like 30 down.
I've
It's
gone
like
to
last
January
year.
26th,
Yeah, it's not there. It's
2021.
not there. It's a given. You know how we do it in the Vinci thing? I said, wait, we got Kusi, where do you get COVID test? They say, yeah, go by so and so. Go by this, go by that. You go there, they say go here. They go there, go there. That. And that is the experience of a lot of persons. All right?
You see, people were upset because I said that we should go back to basics. We should be promoting again. COVID ain't done yet. It's not going to finish anytime soon. We should be promoting, in addition to the ministry's aim of vaccinations.
Yeah.
We should be promoting. You want to get a test? If you feel flu-like symptoms, these are the symptoms. You go here, there, and everywhere. These are the times that you can go to get your stuff done. There are a lot of times that people weren't listening, and they are listening now. So now that you have people's ears peeled, people are dying. We're up to how many deaths now? 17?
17.
We're up to 17
18,
deaths.
I think.
The facility at Argyle has 23 or 24 patients.
24. Let's go with
patients,
24,
right?
subject to
They have
correction.
24 patients. The number of cases we've had for the past report, 119,
Yeah.
is the very first time we've had triple-digit new cases in a
while.
day.
In a day, yeah.
In a day. People are listening now. You want to promote the vaccine? You want to promote proper health? You want to tell people where and when they could get tested? COVID-19 fight is not only about the vaccine. Hello, good
Hey,
morning. All right, we lost that one.
I just
How are we
noticed-
looking with time?
Nah,
we gotta go?
yeah, I think we gotta go.
Oh,
But
sugars.
I've noticed anytime it's around this time, you get real wild up. Not wild like you're like.
I get wild
No,
up.
I mean like wild like you get wound
Anytime
up, like,
around what time?
around 9, like 9.
Really,
I don't know.
actually?
I don't know if it's the accumulation of those.
Wait,
those
let me try to get
issues
this one in. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Okay, sorry. So you have to turn off the radio
Yeah, we'll wait.
or something in the
I'll wait,
background,
I'll
all
wait.
right?
I'll give the person 2
Final
minutes.
call. Hello,
Yeah.
good morning.
I'm just saying, I think all government places close at 4, so I think she should probably check out what happened there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, thanks.
I think if the authorities are listening to, if persons within the Ministry of Health, they should check that out. Why at 2 o'clock I can't get a COVID test at the Kingstown Health Facility?
Given the situation and things like that.
Exactly.
Have a good day, people.
All right, same to you.
But
Thanks.
Crystal, when I just came here, somebody WhatsApp and said that the nurse came to work at 8:39, Kaliakwa to be exact. Remember? Find that. It was one of your friends, I think, had said, Chrissy, I'm here at Kaliakwa, and the nurse is not haven't arrived at work as yet. All right, so maybe it's a problem of time and being at work at that particular time. I think.
Just to remind you guys, we're in a pandemic. We have a spike right here in the
just
SVG.
put it in there.
I am not going to accept. I'm not going to accept certain things here. Just not going to. All right. Okay. So we're going to take a break right now. All right, Hurricane Man. Jose, you're going to link us with a couple things there. Not someone. Coming from the